We've just had some very sad news announced. The actor James Earl Jones is dead at 93. The voice of my childhood, Darth Vader and Mufasa, has left us. I don't often do these types of videos on my channel, but I felt like this one had been needed to be done because I have talked about Disney and I have talked about Star Wars recently on here quite a fair bit. Twitter is going absolutely crazy. I was in the middle of preparing for a video when I saw the news just flash up about 5 minutes ago. And I'm in a bit of a shock because James Earl Jones is someone that I never imagined passing away. That's sounds really strange, but he's always been there. It's like when the Queen passed away. She had always been there, so it was a bit weird, and I felt a bit strange and when she died. Now we're lucky because he was a famous actor, so he will live on through his work on the screen and off the screen. James Earl Jones, acclaimed actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93. James Earl Jones, who overcame racial prejudice and a severe stutter to become a celebrated icon of stage and screen, eventually lending his deep, commanding voice to CNN, The Lion King, and Darth Vader, has died. He was 93. His agent, Barry McPherson, confirmed Jones died Monday morning at home in New York, Hudson's Valley region. The cause was not immediately clear. He was an old man, so it's possible that it was just old age, but obviously don't hold me to that. There could have been something else as well. The pioneering Jones, who was one of the first African American actors in a continuing role on a daytime drama and worked deep into his 80s, won 2 Emmys, a Golden Globe, 2 Tony Awards, a Grammy, the National Medal of Arts, the Kennedy Center honors, and was given an honorary Oscar and a special Tony for Lifetime Achievement. In 2022, a Broadway theatre was renamed in his honor. He cut an elegant figure late in life, with a wry sense of humor and a ferocious work habit. In 2015, he arrived at rehearsals for a Broadway run of The Gin Game, having already memorized the play and with notebook filled with comments from the creative team. He said he was always in service of the work. The need to storytell has always been with us, he told the Associated Press then. I think it first happened around campfires when the man came home and told his family he got the bear. The bear didn't get him. Jones created such memorable film roles as the reclusive writer coaxed back into the spotlight in Field of Dreams, the boxer Jack Johnson in the stage and screen hit The Great White Hope, the writer Alex Haley in Roots, The Next Generation, and South African minister in Cry, The Beloved Country. He was also a sort of a voice actor expressing the villainy of Darth Vader, No, I am your father, commonly misremembered as Luke, I am your father, as well as the benign dignity of King Mufasa in Disney's animated The Lion King, and announcing, "This is CNN," during station breaks. He won a 1977 Grammy for his performance on the Great American Documents audiobook. If you were an actor or aspired to be an actor, if you were pounding in the pavements in these streets looking for jobs, one of the standards we always had was to be James Earl Jones, as Samuel L. Jackson once said. As a rising stage and television actor, he appeared as Well Turns in 1965, one of the first black actors to have such a role on daytime TV. He performed with the New Shakespeare Festival Theatre in Othello, Macbeth, and King Lear, and in off-Broadway plays. God, I'd have loved to have seen him as Othello. Jones was born by the light of an oil lamp in a shack in Arca Butler, Mississippi, on Jan 17th, 1931. His father, Robert L. Jones, has deserted his wife before the baby's arrival to pursue life as a boxer and later an actor. When Jones was 6, his mother took him to his parents' farm near Manistee, Michigan. His grandparents adopted the boy and raised him. A world ended for me, the safe world of childhood, Jones wrote in his autobiography, Voices and Silences. The move from Mississippi to Michigan was supposed to be a glorious event. For me, it was a heartbreak, and not long after, I began to stutter. Too embarrassed to speak, he remained virtually mute for years, communicating with teachers and fellow students with handwritten notes. A sympathetic high school teacher, Donald Crouch, learned that the boy wrote poetry and demanded that Jones read one of the poems aloud in class. He did so faultlessly. Teacher and student worked together to restore the boy's normal speech. I could not get enough of speaking, debating, and orating, acting, he recalled in his book. At the University of Michigan, he failed a pre med exam and switched to drama, also playing 4 seasons of basketball. He served in the Army from 1953 to 1955. Thank you for your service. In New York, he moved with his father and enrolled with the American Theatre Wing program for young actors. Father and son waxed floors to support themselves while looking for acting jobs. True stardom came suddenly in 1970 with The Great White Hope. In 1972, Jones repeated his role in the movie version and was nominated for an Academy Award as Best Actor. Jones's two wives were also actors. He married Julienne Marie Hendricks in 1967. After their divorce, he met Cecilia Hart, best known for her role as Stacey Erickson in the CBS police drama Paris in 1982. She died in 2016. They had a son, Flynn Earl, born in 1983. In 2022, the Court Theatre on Broadway was renamed after Jones, with a ceremony that included Norm Lewis singing Go the Distance, Brian Stokes Mitchell singing Make Them Hear You, and words from Mayor Eric Adams, Samuel L. Jackson, and Latanya Richard Jackson. Oh, sorry, Latanya Richardson Jackson. Excuse me. You can't think of an artist that has served America more, director Kenny Leon told the AP. It seems like a small act, but it's a huge action. It's something we can look up to and see that it's tangible. Citing his stutter as one of the reasons he wasn't a political activist, Jones nonetheless hoped his art could change minds. I realized early on from people like Athol Fugard that you cannot change anybody's mind no matter what you do, he told the AP. As a preacher, as a scholar, you cannot change their mind, but you can change the way they feel. James L. Jones has died, age 93. Wow, what an incredible career that he had, and what incredible life that he led. And the fact that he used poetry to overcome his stammer. If he had never done that, I don't think he would never have gone into acting, and we would never have had James L. Jones. James L. Jones, thank you for being such an inspiration to everyone within the acting world. Rest in peace.